I have always wanted to do that. Spin around in a chair, like in those movies, you know, the bad villain with the cat in its lap. I just don't have the cat. But that was fun. In this video, I'm going to talk about Stoicism, why I love it. But before I get into that, I'm going to address yesterday's video. Someone left a comment, and as I was replying to the comment, they deleted it. And I just want to say, you didn't have to delete it. If you're deleting it because you're worried about what I'd say or think, you don't have to worry. If you're worried about what others would say or think, don't worry. My channel is about love, acceptance, understanding. But if people are going to be bullies, outsiders, I'll respectfully and politely be deleting their comment because I don't want you guys to be under attack. But like I said, if you were worried about what I'd say and think, I'm totally cool and I'll deal with others. I just thought I'd let you know that. But the main topic of this video was Stoicism. If I never got into Advaita Vedanta, this would be my go-to philosophy. Why do a lot of people like Stoicism in the West? And why is something like Advaita Vedanta or Buddhism not so much liked in the West, if you add it up on average? Because what do most people think of Eastern philosophy? Monks in robes, religion, talking about peace, acceptance, love. A lot of people find that as weakness in Western culture. But what do they think of Stoicism? Strength, emperors, gladiators, muscular figures, manliness. But here's the funny thing. When you read the teachings of Stoicism, when you read the meditations of Marcus Aurelius, he's speaking about love, forgiveness, compassion, just like they are in Advaita Vedanta and Buddhism. But like I said, people just like the image, the packaging. Emperors, gladiators, muscular, you know? But when you read those meditations, he's talking about the same thing. The only thing he's not talking about is the oneness of all reality. He's talking about it from the point of view of the person. And what's the main theme of Stoicism? Accountability. Focusing on what you can control, this person, but not focusing on everything you can't control. Marcus Aurelius, in his meditations, talks about stop getting angry. Stop giving into your fits of passion. You're not a crying baby. It's not manly to give into emotion. Marcus Aurelius' words. Stop whining. If you can't do the job, stop complaining. Do it to the best of your ability. If you can't do it, seek help. See? That's why I love Stoicism. It turns everything back on you, which is what they do in Advaita Vedanta as well. This world isn't the problem, your mindset's the problem. That's what they're saying in Advaita Vedanta and Stoicism. That's why I love it. And why is this mindset so important? Non-reactivity. Stop complaining. Also remember death. Remember you're going to die so you can appreciate life. Why is all this empowering? Because once you change this mind, this whole world changes. It's not practical to change 8 billion minds to how you want them to be. It's practical to change this one mind to adapt to this changing world. Whether you're into Stoicism or Advaita Vedanta. And for the longest time, negative people would just get to me so much. I just couldn't comprehend it. Why are you negative? Like, logically, you're complaining about things that can't be changed and using all that energy to complain. Now, look, I'm going to make a video in the future on negative people because I was in this mindset for the longest time where I couldn't understand them. But slowly over time, I do understand them. I get it now. I'll leave my reasoning for that future video, but honestly, I get why people are negative and complaining now. But before, I was too caught up in, logically, this doesn't make sense. But what I realized is all of our logic stems from emotion. So emotionally, what they're doing makes sense, which I'll leave for another video. But again, that's why I like Stoicism. For the right type of person with a certain model of mind, it's all about taking accountability, putting everything back on you, because that gives you true freedom, true inner peace. Because what do we think about as inner peace? If only I can get away from these people and these circumstances, I'll be happy. Which is true. Try to stay away from annoying people. Try to make your situation better in life, of course. But for the majority of people, that's not practical. For the majority of people, life is a drag. There's annoying people, annoying scenarios we have to deal with. So what's the solution? in Advaita Vedanta and Stoicism, work on your mind. Work on your non-reactivity. Marcus Aurelius would say, why are you getting angry at others when you've got faults? He would say that. You've got faults. Remember your faults before complaining about others. Also, they might be having a bad day. Show some love, understanding, and compassion to them. So beautiful. I love it. This guy was an emperor, but he had very grounded thinking. He would go off and spend certain amounts of time living in poverty, in the sense of he'd give up he'd live basic, simple, just to remember to appreciate what he had. And this is a lesson for all of us. Our ego is always about, that's where all this negativity comes from, ego. Why this, why that? It should be like this, it should be like that. Complaining and not being grateful for what you have. This is the whole teaching of Stoicism too. Gratitude. Remember you're going to die. Keep death on the mind to appreciate what you have. Also, they have a saying, amor fati, which means love your fate. Your life is destined by your fate, they say in Stoicism, so love it. Love all the good things that are happening. Love all the bad things that are happening. Why would you love the bad things that are happening? Why do I love difficult scenarios and people these days? Because it gives me a chance to practice non-reactivity. When you're around a bubble of happy people, great circumstances, cool, it's good and all, but you're not really growing and progressing. When I'm around difficult people and scenarios now, I think to myself, first of all, this person's annoying. Second of all, yes, I get a chance to practice. Let's see how much they can try to trigger me and me not react. And if I don't react, if I remain calm, show them patience, understanding, I feel so much better that I have mastered this interaction. You feel so much more empowered when you control your reactions to reality and not let them control you. All this sitting around talking philosophy is like taking your car out and just driving it around the parking lot. Very easy, safe, and comfortable. But to get the true benefits of driving, you need to take it out onto the main roads, the freeway, in heavy traffic to master driving. There's no point sitting around learning how to drive or just driving it around the parking lot. That's like these teachings. We can sit in a safe, comfortable room. That's a quote from a negative comment a while ago. Easy to talk about in a safe, comfortable room, which I love. Really, I love that line. That's why I keep using it. It's true. We can sit around in a safe, comfortable room talking philosophy. But what's the point of doing that? Nodding, agreeing, and then going out and getting angry, reacting to the world. What's the point of it then? You might as well just go out and react and not listen to philosophy. The whole point of learning this stuff is to, at your own pace, take it out for a test run. Instead of circling the car around the parking lot, take it out to the main road, then come back. Then take it out a bit longer. Go to the freeway. See? You don't have to hear all this stuff and think you're going to be a master at it. No. Learn the knowledge and take it out. And look, guys, seriously, I speak to you guys like a friend. This has taken me years to master anger, non-reactivity, and still, there's the occasional times when I still slip up. But the whole thing is your intention. Are you trying to get better every day? Are you trying to master your inner peace? Which means mastering your mind. So many people have lost hope in this life. They feel bored with life. But every day is a chance to learn, to grow. Use every day, every opportunity to master all this stuff you're learning, whether it's Advaita Vedanta or Stoicism. Use every day as a chance to work on your anger, non-reactivity, using every moment to appreciate what you have in this life. All that kind of beautiful stuff. And just to end this video, all I'm going to say is if I never got into the teachings of Advaita Vedanta, of oneness, Stoicism would be my go-to philosophy. Because what they say in Stoicism and what they say in Advaita Vedanta is very similar. The only difference with Advaita Vedanta is they show you that I'm ultimately not this person doing all this self-help, doing all this self-improvement. And also there is one fundamental source to reality that appears separate, which gives you the reason why to continue all these activities of love, understanding, forgiveness, patience, not desiring the world so much. Advaita Vedanta gave me the why. I have the clear non-dual vision now. But if that's not for you, Stoicism, so beautiful. Love it. So I hope this video helps, guys, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Take care.